Come and spend a weekend with me in Knysna. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nadine, and today I'm taking you on a vlog to spend a weekend with me in Knysna. Obviously, we drove from Cape Town to Knysna, and you can't do this route without stopping at Peregrine on the way for a coffee and a baked good. So that's exactly what we did. And then as we were leaving, we also saw these amazing ginger shots. They just looked so good. We were all like, you know what we need right now? We need a ginger shot. So this is us doing ginger shots in the morning. We left at about 7 a.m. in the morning, and we just took a slow drive, stopping in Swellendam on the way. And then you can't do a drive without a Wimpy stop as well, because like, did you even road trip if you didn't stop at Wimpy on the way? Anyways, we ended up only making it to Knysna at about like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, but it was so chilled. We had such a good drive up there, and it's such a beautiful drive that you have to just stop and enjoy the farm stalls and the things that are on offer along the way. Our parents were already in Knysna. They had road tripped up the week before, so it was nice to meet up with them. First stop was Knysna Gin. This was our pre-drinks of the evening. We both had a cocktail. We're there with my parents, my brother and his girlfriend, and it's me and Warren. Warren and my dad did the gin tasting at Knysna Gin, and this is me trying to get everyone to do a cheersing shot. You know, if you're sitting down at a table with me, you're gonna have to do a cheersing shot at some point. For dinner, we went to a place called Tapas and Oysters. It's one of my dad's favorite places in Knysna, and they had these gigantic oysters. And if you know Warren, you know that Warren is a whore for oysters. Okay, he loves a good oyster. And then we had some tapas to share as a family, and that was the evening. On Friday, we got dressed and headed out to breakfast. We're staying at an Airbnb called One on Ballard, where breakfast is included with the booking. We headed to the Knysna Marathon Expo for my dad to get his number, and then we took a drive to Nature's Valley. So this is me in Nature's Valley. I actually drove on the way here because Warren was so exhausted. He drove the entire day yesterday. So I was like, you know what? I will take this little hour drive out for us. The whole family just walked along the beach and just took in the beautiful view. There was a beautiful lagoon, and then when you walk past the lagoon, it takes you to the beach. And this is me just getting some scenic shots of me walking on the beach, living my best life, some cinematic moments. Okay, if you haven't been to Nature's Valley, it's actually one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to in South Africa, and I definitely want to come back here in summer. There was also like this little river that was leading from the lagoon into the ocean, and I want to come back here with a boogie board so I can like slide down. Someone built a teepee out of sticks. Love the commitment. On the way back, we stopped at Plet for some coffee. Everyone was saying they needed a coffee for the drive back, and I said, guys, there is a Plato in Plet, so best believe I made everyone stop at Plato. If there's a Plato in my vicinity, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. It is what it is. For dinner, we went back to tapas and oysters because my dad just loves it. That's literally what it is. And then on Saturday morning, we went to the marathon to go and watch my dad. He was running the 21K, and we got to see him finish at the finish line. We were so excited because my dad runs 21Ks all the time, and we never actually get to go and watch him. So it was really nice that the whole family could show up for him. Got some of these donuts, which I waited like almost 45 minutes for. It was crazy. After a little nap, the whole family, well, all the kids in the family, got some bikes and we rode around Leisure Isle. And this was literally the best way to see the island that we were staying on. And it made me really want to come back here in summer to come and swim in this beautiful lagoon that is literally right around the corner from where we were staying. I'm definitely coming back in either December or January to swim in this water. The water was so clear, it looked amazing, and yeah, I'm keen. We went to a place called Blend to watch the rugby. Unfortunately, our food took so long to come, so we actually only ended up eating like an hour after the game finished. But once our food came, I was really happy because I was starving at this point. But yeah, we weren't very happy with the service, unfortunately. Moving on to Sunday, it was time for us to start our long drive back after a beautiful, eventful weekend. We stopped at the Oysters Are Us place, which is Warren's favorite place to get oysters. Like I said, Warren loves oysters. And these are some of the best oysters you're ever going to get. If you're in Knysna, this is in Wilderness, so it's just outside of Knysna. Look at all the meat that you get on this oyster. I'm not an oyster person, but the people who were eating oysters were raving about how big and juicy these oysters were. And then we took a long drive back home, and that was the weekend. Thanks for spending it with me.